So,
Repping Walsall, but we're here over in Coventry. Welcome to the channel, Abs of October Red. I'll start off with what's the capital? No, I'm not doing that. Flashy on the pads yesterday.
decent,
Yeah.
decent, man. Not
I
bad.
didn't realise how quick you were actually on the pads, but pads is not boxing. Let us know a little bit about your style. I've seen it, it's flashy, but for those that haven't, talk to us.
It's a bit of everything, do you know what I mean? It's a bit of everything. I mean, I'm God gifted in terms of speed. Obviously, skill you're not gifted. You got to learn it. And we've been in the gym since I was 5 or 6 years old, man. So the IQ has been built over years and years and years. But the God gifted things like speed and power, I've got the lot, man.
Why boxing, Hamza?
Because of my dad. Because of my dad, he used to be a boxer back in his day. So, I mean, just picked it off him. Do you know what I mean? Had a bag. There's like a video of me on my Insta punching the bag when I was 2 years old. So it's like written in the stars. You know what I mean? It's just one of them. I just got into it, and obviously as I started getting better and better, then I just here now. Ended up here somehow.
Forgive me, did your dad ever do pro or was he just boxing?
No, we never went pro. We had had about 20 amateur fights. He was more into kickboxing, so he'd done boxing just to get his hands better, really. So he wasn't really asked about the boxing. But obviously, when I was coming into it, he could have done the kickboxing route, but he was like, "There's no money in that. Leave that. You've done the boxing, so and I'm stiff, so."
So getting to sign with Matchroom, that experience, quite fortunate. You know, a lot of fighters don't get to push through the barriers and get to go to the key promoters straight away. So talk to us about that.
100%. Being someone from Walsall, Midlands, yeah, you're right. It doesn't normally happen, but I don't know. We worked really hard. So I don't want to say I fluked it. I did deserve it in the sense that I worked hard. I won bags and bags of titles, all on the GB squad and all. So it was good. But being a flyweight as well, it's tough in my type of division. But I don't know. It's just God's blessings, man. Just got here somehow, and now I'm proving why.
GB squad, you know, we see sometimes the amateurs doesn't necessarily like transfer over into the pros. It's completely different. A few fighters I've spoke to have explained it as almost a different sport. Adaptability and the two of them, the comparison, I can ask you that because you're still fresh in the pro game.
You know what? I've always had a pro style in a sense. I've never been bouncing up and down on my feet and jabbing and straight shots. I've never been that. I've always had to sit and hold my feet and dig my shots in. Just love it, man. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I say when I won 8 national titles, I think I put more emphasis on it because I won it like doing it like a pro. Do you know what I mean? I didn't win it by just bouncing and running around. So I think I was always made for the pros. That's what it was. When I turned 18, I was like, Dad, we're turning pro, man. I can't be asked. Do you know what I mean? But he was like, nah, you need to get the scene experience. So pro's always been the mindset. Do you know what I mean? But it's good that it's worked in this way.
Would you say that's benefited you then, listening to your dad, taking that advice and not just rushing into it? Like you said, he was like, I want to go pro.
100%, because the seniors are a bit different when you get the head guards and stuff. It's not just the punches, the headbutts, the elbows, the little things, and you're fighting big grown men. It is different, and it's experience that I did need. I see a lot of pros, they turn when they're 18. For some it works, for some it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? So it's all personal experience, but for me I think it's perfect. Turning pro at 20, 21 now, so I think it works all right.
Getting the shows back in Birmingham, really important. I'm a Brummie myself, so it's nice to hear that we're getting shows here. To be on a card as well, Galal Yafai, Olympian medalist, gold medalist, going up against Sonny Edwards. What does that mean to you as well?
It's big, man. Do you know what I mean? Even from like last year, we've been really doing it big in Birmingham, and it's a pleasure to be a part of it. You know, I do loads of tickets, so that's one of the reasons why there's a few of us who do loads of tickets. We're getting the shows here, man, and it's not long till we've all got our own shows. You know, us on the undercard and stuff. But it's a good show. Galal Yafai, Sonny Edwards, big show. And for me personally, because it's in the flyweight division, you never get flyweights headlining, so it shows that the little guys are getting a bit more recognition, and me one day.
The experience then, and the fact that we do need to have more shows in Birmingham. We've been on a nice little cheeky run this year, I'm not going to deny it. There's been a few shows, but why should, you're speaking to the fans now, your fans, boxing fans, why should they support the fighters from the West Mids?
We've got it, man. We've always had it, but it's just never had the luck. We've never had like a group. There's always been one here and there, but now there's a strong group of us. Consistently, we're getting shows in Birmingham, and we're good. You can't say we're bad. We're doing the numbers on social media. People love watching us fight. So, do you know what I mean? The action speaks for itself, and we're doing all right, man. So, eventually, the more we go up in levels, it's going to be good, man. Good future, big future.
The activity, you improving every time that you go and fight. How would you say that's going? Learning. It's like you're learning on the job,
Yeah,
right?
of course. I've only had 2, but even in them 2, I've learned so much. Do you know what I mean? You don't learn until you're in there, get in under the bright lights and do it. And as much as I'd like to have fun and mess about, because it's a serious game, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's a serious game, but there's little things that we're working on, little things every time, getting better and better and better, to the point where eventually I can just say, I've done it. But that's not yet. I'm still young, 21 years old. There's plenty of development to go.
Absolutely. And what are your goals? I mean, like you said, you're 2 fights in going into fight number 3. Where do you see yourself in about 12 months' time when you're looking at your division, flyweight? And I'd say you're comfortable at that weight.
Yeah, I mean, with this weight division is really open, isn't it? There could be a route where I go really fast up the ranks to fringe world title level, even 12 months, maybe world title level in 12 months. It's very possible at my weight. There's not enough competition, but at the same time, depends what the team says, isn't it? I don't really mind. I said from the start, if you want to put me for a world title tomorrow, in terms of skills and ability, I'm ready tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? It's all about what the team says. I've got a good team behind me, so listen to them, and all the stuff in the ring, I'll sort that out myself.
But you are in sort of like a similar time period to Galal. There's a possibility whether he's coming to the end or even in the middle of his career, because he's still quite new as a pro. There's a potential that you two could go up against each other, isn't there?
Oh, 1,000,000%. That's a big fight. Do you know what I mean? For the Midlands, 2 Midlands boys going at it. I wouldn't mind him, man. I'm all for it. Do you know what I mean? But of course, when the time's right. But it's coming though. Of course, he's doing this thing now. If he wins, then he goes, to world titles and stuff. And I'm building myself up, and I've got plenty of time. So that will happen in the future if he's still around, 100%.
A performance from yourself on Saturday. The cliche question that we all ask: what can we expect from you on Saturday night?
I always say expect the unexpected, you never know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm going to have. It depends what mood I'm in. I could go in and dance around him. I could go in there and just knock him out. We'll see what happens.
We like it. We'll see what happens. Listen, thank you so much for your time. Well done. Keep going and keep putting our city on the map as well, because we need it.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.